Welcome and welcome back everyone. My name is Dwaja and I make DIY home decor videos. My inspiration is thrifting, DIYing, browsing some high-end decor websites, and sometimes I come up with my own ideas. So if you like to watch those type of videos or if you like to do the same, you will definitely enjoy the videos that I posted on my channel. Don't forget to check out other videos on my channel right after this video and let me know how do you like it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe because that helps me a lot to gain my YouTube community. And let me get started with today's video. Today's video is about Halloween decor. Now it's been 3 years I started making, almost 3 years I started making YouTube videos, but I never really got a chance to explore Halloween decor because there's a fall decor and right after that we start with the holiday decor. So there's a little small time frame that I have to make this video, and of course I was immature and I was lacking planning. So at this year, I tried to make 2 Halloween decor videos. Both of them are amazing. This is the first one. It has 3 DIYs, something that I personally loved, and I saved a lot of money by making on my own. First one is inspired from West Elm. It has a skull with florals on the top, and it's a really nice black skull, which I found pretty aesthetic in terms of spooky decor. And for the second one, if you remember this is the one that I made last couple of weeks. That's something that I made the clay bowl and also the candle inside. So this is the video that I'm gonna be repeating pretty much the same process, but it's a spooky decor. So I'm so sure that you will enjoy it. And the third one is I tried to save on some florals. Now I went to Michael's to get some spooky florals for my YouTube video shoot. So basically I tried to do the product shoot and I show you some other things that's in the background, so that creates aesthetic, right? So I went to Michael's to get that and it was like they were almost sold out, and the remaining ones that I could find were pretty expensive and something that I was not hoping to get. It wasn't going with the one that I have it in my mind. So I thought maybe I can just make my own florals. I got it from dollar store and that turned out really well. So I hope you will enjoy today's video and let me get started. So our first DIY is inspired from West Elm Halloween snakes decor. It starts from $15 and it can go up until $120, and it all comes in a set, and this skull is a part of that. Now my inspiration is that we are not trying to make the exact one, but yeah, I'm trying to make pretty much the same product. For that, I had the silicone mold that I ordered from Amazon. And to work with this, I had a polymer clay and I used a little bit of baby powder, so it's easy for me to work around that. I used a rolling pin and I created a floral molds out of that. This was the very first time that I was trying to make molds like this, and I think I needed some practice for about 1 to 2 times, and then I was perfectly fine with this. So when I took out my first mold, it came out pretty much perfect, and I was so happy with that. And I started making 5 or 6 more so I can put it on my skull. And this was the last one, which I believe I was pretty pro at that. And at that point, I had 6 of them made and they all were pretty perfect. I was so impressed by that. Now, this is the final product that we are trying to make. Now, if you see, my florals are very much different than you can see here. So with the polymer clay, I let it bake for about 15 to 20 minutes as per the instructions. And then with the help of glue gun, I stick those florals onto skull. Now, this is the skull that I got from dollar store. This was about $1.75. Not bad in terms of the price we see on West Elm. But yes, the prices on West Elm website, they are completely different product. They are really high-end and quality product, not like the one that we have is a plastic and polymer clay. It's a very nice terracotta skull if you get it from West Elm. So once I had all my flowers stick to the skull, I spray painted that in black color. Now if you can see black floral in the background, don't worry about it. I'm gonna be showing you how I made that as well in the end of this video. I spray painted skull in about 2 to 3 coats. I let it dry each coat for an hour or two in between. It was nice and shiny once it was done, and I picked out some of the impurities and I was done. Second DIY is actually my favorite. It's a clay ghost. Now this is a similar project that I had made before. So for that, I'm gonna be using powdery clay that I get it in dollar store. If you want, you can certainly use air dry clay. I did not have that, so I used this one. This is about $2 for a whole chunk. But it's compared to air dry clay, it's way cheaper, but air dry clay is actually more firm and more nicer than this one. Now, I rolled out my chunk really nicely and evenly. It doesn't have to be round. I was going to cut it anyways, so I just made it flat and then I rolled it sufficiently to get my desired thickness of the layer. So I rolled it really nice. As you can see here, it takes a bit of a pressure to do that. And after that, I needed a round reference. It doesn't have to be a paper cup. You can literally use anything that you have. For me, this cup was lying around, so I just took it, and with the reference of round, I just cut out some circular shapes that I needed to make my ghost. Once I had my 3 circles cut, because I was not trying to make many, just trying to make 3 or 4. I think 3 was the right number for the amount of clay I had. After that, I softened the edges with using water, just the way I have done it in previous DIY as well. And then I used my acrylic paint bottle just to give a base of my clay ghost. Once I had my clay set up on the acrylic bottle, the next step was to make it into ghost shape. I had to make it broad enough that it can take whole tea light in the bottom, and it can also provide some air to tea light as well, so it can keep burning. So this was a bit of a part that I had to take care of, design and also the volume for the bottle and the clay. And with the help of steel straw, I made eyes and a mouth. Now this is super fun part. I didn't have to be aligned with the eyes and mouth. So this was fun part. I made eyes and mouth with the help of steel straw. And then I let it dry in air about 24 to 36 hours. And once they were dry, I spray painted that in white color in 2 coats, and I let it dry for about 12 to 36 hours between each coats. This is a third DIY that we are going to make spooky florals. Well, for this one, you can actually combine that with eucalyptus or any other green florals that you have. At this moment, I just needed this one that I just spray painted that in black. You can certainly accommodate that with another florals that are more leafy than this one. Now for that, I took this willow branch, which is actually from Easter Decor, and I literally spray painted that in black color. And just because it was not a floral, it was a willow branch, it has multiple directions and it was more kind of fluffy and cotton kind of a texture on the top. It was hard for me to get into every bit of it. So I had to do it in probably 2 or 3 coats separately, and then I was able to finish it. As you can see here, you can still see some white spots that I had to cover in 3rd or 4th coat actually. And it would have been more better if I could combine that with other florals. But yeah, that was pretty much it. Thank you for watching today's video. I hope you've enjoyed. And if you have, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe onto my channel. That helps a lot to create my own YouTube community. And don't forget to check out other videos on my channel as well. So once again, thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one.